Yeah.
It's the COVID clean out sale we did before.
Do you have any other tool stuff, or is this pretty much everything?
That's it.
So I'm going to cut in right here just to show that the sports cards were actually pretty nice. So okay, so we cleaned up.
Chase after the right price.
Hey guys, welcome to Chase After the Right Price. I'm Chase.
And I'm Crawdad.
I'm Mike.
And we are sailing today. We're waiting for Thane to come as well. So we got a full crew, and there's a pretty good bit of sales. I think we're going to do well today. We might even do the $10 Switch challenge for Mikey G, which basically he brought $10, I hope. And he's going to try to get something good for $10 or less that I will in turn sell, and then he'll keep the profits, and we'll build our way up to a Nintendo Switch, which we already have in my basement because we already got a sweet deal on it for $300 with games. So the goal is to make that $10 turn into $300 as quickly as possible. So hopefully that will happen. Let's do it. What is that?
Yeah, you can't let people who kept their jobs have any sort of thought towards that. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. It's like, well, you still do your job, so.
What? Okay. Okay, so first sale of the day.
But you want to be clear, they filmed an intro without me. It's kind of bogus.
It was by design.
Yeah, and
actually.
then Thane joined Team Mike, and
Unknowing to him.
just tell him what happened, you guys.
So we pulled up to our first sale. It is all of 7:40 in the morning when we pull up.
I walked up unprepared, didn't bring my phone, didn't bring anything. I'm like, there's not going to be anything here. You know, it's the wrong thing you should think. But that's what I thought, so I was slacking.
Wrong.
So yeah, so we're looking around. Not a ton at the sale. They had a couple of games. They had Xbox 360, but it looked gutted, yeah, ish.
Yeah, it was, and they wanted 60.
Yeah, and no hard drive or anything. So passed on that, but we were looking at a couple of things, and I saw a box of old cameras over to the side. There's a Kodak, an old Canon. Unfortunately, those weren't worth anything.
Oh, he's coming here.
Just a moment.
What's up?
25 on Xbox?
Sure.
All right.
And I'm getting the Xbox for 25.
He's getting the Xbox for 25.
All right, cool.
So while he grabs that, I was looking through this bin of old cameras, and I discovered this guy. So it is a Kyocera Slim T, which I have never heard before. It looks in decent shape. They had it marked for 20, but you know I'm not paying that. So I offered 5, and and they took 5, and we took a look online, and those are the solds. And there's tons of them sold for $369, $484, $379, $379, $350, $442. So that's a nice little score for Team Mike.
That might be a Switch already.
That might be a Switch already. So we'll see what the rest of the day holds. Curious to try to test this in some format, see how functional it is. But yeah, not a bad score for $5.
Okay, so we also got some other things from that sale. The unfortunate thing is the things are smoky and smelly.
Minty fresh.
Not minty fresh. But I will put them in a bin with a lid and a bunch of dryer sheets and wait a week, and hopefully they'll smell a lot better. This right here, Tmnt Pop Figure, paid $1 for it, looked it up, it's going for about 35 to 40 bucks. It's a rather uncommon pop. And then 2 for $5 on the game, so $2.50 each. They're all complete. SpongeBob and Lord of the Rings Conquest, which Crawdad says is very good.
Definitely play it.
And then Red Alert 3 and Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Also 2 for $5. And it'll get, yeah, then the 360.
Yeah, the 360. No hard drive.
It's got that camo-ish controller. And completely walked away. This is an example of the non-offensive lowball offer. He said he wanted 60 for the 360, and I pretty much was like, waited and said, hey man, I'd give you 20 if you want it, but that's just the most I can do. I understand if you don't want to take it. And as we're sitting in here doing the first pickup,
For
he
the
comes to the
camera.
window and says, "How about 25?" And I said, "All right." So don't be afraid to make offers. Just be kind, and a lot of times it works out. Just ask Thane. Shameless negotiator.
Always.
Thane's kind.
Yeah.
All right, so we just paid what, 46 bucks all in.
All in.
So right here, 25 bucks. Got this for 2, this for 1.
High demand right there.
Yeah, the classic Wii bundle, 2 remotes, Wii Sports, 20 bucks.
Yep.
And then both the guides, one was 2 and one was free. And they're the big guides that I think actually are worth a little bit for
Did you
Skyrim
say
and
that they're both
Oblivion.
$1?
$1 no holla.
Thinking, but I didn't want to say it.
So got that for $1.
Yep, so that was basically in here. Then everything else was
Was
20?
20 altogether. Yeah. So it altogether is probably marked at
Maybe 30.
30-ish. Yeah. So we tried to negotiate a little bit heavier there, but
Yep.
he knew what he had. So.
You know what he had, and the deals were already great,
Yeah,
but we
they
still
already
got them
did.
down a little bit. Like, everything's Craftsman, except
Yeah.
for this angle grinder, but
That was a throw-in practically.
yeah, he literally threw that in. And then this stuff over
Oh,
here.
that's all
Yeah, I
Craftsman.
mean, complete stuff, beautiful
It's
stuff.
funny because this was thrown in, and this is going to be worth money. So,
Yes. So it's resellable or personal. We'll probably
do a split.
decide who needs what, and I'll sell who doesn't need anything.
Yeah.
Man, we were like, oh, we were not ready.
hanging out in the back.
You guys got a nice contrast, cotton candy going on here.
They're kind of cool
Those are-
looking, man.
those are looking-
So what'd you get at your sale?
So we got Animal Crossing complete.
It's a good time for that one.
Yep.
All
And
right.
Nintendogs. Not as exciting, but still a few bucks on it.
Not complete. $2 each. Mikey G, is this for your $10 Switch?
I think it could be if it makes sense. If not, I thought it was a pretty cool chess set, so I might actually.
So it's
It's depending.
potential keep, potential sell.
Yeah.
And you paid how much?
$4.
$4. Nice.
Paid $2 for it.
For his favorite artist.
$2 no holla. Yeah, both. Real strong. First thing I do when I look at cards is try to find somebody good to see if they're unpicked. Mean Joe Green right there.
Coke commercials are iconic.
Very much. Paid $5 for all of them.
Just gotta lean on my
All right, hey, Chase, give us a little. Where are we at, Chase?
So we're at a Walmart that's like 45 minutes away from home because Brickseek was telling me they had those. Which they do, $13. I think those were Black Friday $64 deal, but if you bought them separately, they'd be like 85 bucks. And resell them would be at 50, selling them separately. So I'm gonna get all of them. So, we just bought all this. 2 Switches. One I think I'm gonna trade, one might sell. And then 16 of the Google, what are they? Smart TV kits.
So tell us, do you sell these sealed just like this?
No.
What do you do?
So, this is a case where you get inside of this box, you have a brand new Google Home Mini and a brand new Chromecast 3. And you're going to get a lot more money if you open them, sell the Chromecast, sell the Google Home Mini, than if you were to sell this set together.
So I'm assuming they're not sealed inside the box though.
They are.
They are.
They
So
are.
they're individually wrapped.
I think it's like sticker sealed.
Okay.
But I've opened a couple of them because me and Liz wanted to change to Google from Alexa. So I'm keeping 3 or 4 of them and then just selling the rest. So pretty amazing. And yesterday I actually got a Google, like the base Google Home thing for 25 bucks out of Walmart on clearance. So yeah, this is insane. I've gotten over 40 of these now. Paid 15 for the other ones, 20 for some of the other ones, and now down to 13. So you might want to check your Walmart for some smart TV kits.
It's actually not that bad.
$35.
35. What was the sticker on them?
$150.
I think it is. Also, the nice thing is, I game share the buddy who owns it. It's the same thing, yeah.
Okay, so we cleaned up. This Crawdad picked up for personal. Insane. It's a Dyson V8. Marked from I think 350 is retail.
Yep.
Down to 79.
And I mean, even the tag on it still says 250.
Which was a markdown from originals also. And I have it, and it's a beast, and he's gonna love it. But then my favorite score, which we should have shown the tag for these, but they were just in the case with the tag of $149. No sign of it being on clearance. This is why having BrickSeek, this is why having BrickSeek pays, because I wouldn't have known, had them price checked, $35, got 2 of them. They're still probably worth pretty close to $150 each. Maybe 100, but even still. And then we got games, which none of these were marked to what they actually are. Most of them were $3 each. Like Conan Exiles was $3, not 10. This was $3, got 4 of them. And then got regular For Honor for $5. And then Doom was 7. So just insane deals in addition to everything else. Crawdad even got some personal. Got We Happy Few for $3, because why not?
Even the lady who said she played it for 30 minutes. It was one of the worst games she's ever played.
There's a reason that one's $3. And they still had Wii Remotes, which these are third party, kind of crappy, but they're new. $13. I'll sell them for 32 bucks a piece. Got 2 of them.
And then she cackled maniacally. So
So Mikey G made some purchases for his hopeful $10 Switch. Now this camera has a lot of wear, scratches. Haven't tested it, but he bought it for $5. Thane looked it up at the sale, and this is what he saw. So there's solds on this thing from Japan for $379 and $389 plus shipping. That's probably going to be fully clean, tested, everything. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do all that stuff. I'm going to do as much as I can, but I'll get that listed for him, and that alone might pretty close get him a Switch, which is crazy. But he also picked up Animal Crossing Wild World complete for $2, and then Nintendogs. That is not complete, but that was also $2. So he's $9 all in, has $1 remaining right now, but I got to get this stuff sold in order for him to have more money to continue the process. So hopefully I can make some good sales on this. I might just sell this as is, but we'll see what kind of testing I can do, and hopefully it'll get him pretty darn close after all fees and everything. So I'm going to cut in right here just to show that the sports cards were actually pretty nice. So it was baseball and football. Most of the baseball is from the 80s, but there were some older and some star players mixed in. Like that's a 59. That's the oldest one. Couple Ryan Sandberg rookie cards, some 71s, A-Rod rookie, Tony La Russa, Denny McClain, 72, 68 or 9, 68. So there were some decent baseball cards mixed in. I just listed these on Facebook for $55 for the entire lot. And then over here, the football cards were even better. So mostly 78 and 79, and there was O.J. Simpson, Bradshaw, Walter Payton, tons of stars and Hall of Famers. Joe Green, another O.J. Simpson. So really nice stuff. Listed those for $75. Paid $5 for all of them. I think I'm starting a little bit high on my asking price, but cards are really popular right now, so I got a feeling I might be able to at least net about $100 on them. So that was a great score. Well, I paid $5 for the sports cards, went through them this morning, listed them on Facebook for $75 for the football cards and $55 for the baseball cards. Both are selling to one person, full asking price, $130. Cash money. Gotta love it. So the Craftsman stuff ended up being pretty decent. I feel like it was about $20 that we had and everything. It's about 3 or 4 days later. I've listed most of it. And this is the only thing that is sold, but it sold for $15 plus 10 in shipping. And I believe this was just a throw-in that was going to be like $1 if we would have bought it separately. And then the other stuff listed for pretty good prices. I'm hoping that I can get some of them, but either way, I think the Craftsman stuff is going to be highly profitable. So these here were pretty much got as a throw-in in that Craftsman sale. They were on the dollar table. We threw them in at the end just to add a little sweetness to the pot. And they sold for $40 plus $10 in shipping. So that is awesome, and definitely in the profit on the Craftsman stuff already. Only sold 3 of the items and still have some of the bigger ones to go, so should do very, very well on that sale. I sold the Craftsman router bit set for $15.99. So the Craftsman sales continue to add up. Sold Donatello for $22 plus shipping. Paid $1. And this Craftsman cutting tool sold for $23.99 plus $12 in calculated shipping. So definitely happy about the tool sale. Making some good sales. Still got some to go, but one sale at a time. So I'm excited about this Craftsman sale. Didn't even clean it up. Took pictures of it dirty and sold it. The router table sold for $50 plus calculated shipping. So that is key to big sales like this. The reason I say plus calculated shipping is because the buyer is actually paying the actual shipping costs. A lot of times on a piece like this, big old piece, if you don't do calculated shipping, you're going to lose money because you might ship it, like in my case, I might ship to the West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington. Those are states that are very expensive to ship to, but if the buyer pays calculated shipping, then it doesn't matter. And I don't have to get scared when something like this sells. I've literally lost money because I sold a big thing to California before, so anything that is going to ship FedEx is bigger than, you know, a medium-size priority mail type box. I'll do calculated shipping with FedEx, and I'm always happy when this stuff sells. Thank you guys for watching Chase After the Right Price. I truly appreciate it. It's a lot of fun making these videos, and I love that you guys come along for the ride. Hopefully, you learned something and got some value out of it. If you did, if you could take a second and go ahead and hit that like button right below, that really helps the channel. It helps in YouTube metrics and helps people like you to see these videos. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell. Go ahead and do that. Then you can join us and get notified every time a video comes out. And we'd love to have you along for the ride. So we'll see you next time. Stay tuned.